Good evening, students. Am I audible? Okay. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to start the session. Fine. Okay. In the last session, we completed the chapters like uh, molecular basis of inheritance, same way, principle of inheritance. Next, we discussed regarding reproduction, sexual reproduction in plants. That all we discussed. Today we are going to discuss another important concept of biology. So, which is nothing but human health and diseases. Human health and diseases. So, human health and diseases total ಆಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪಾಠದಿಂದ from this lesson we will get around just a minute 13 marks. 13 marks we will get from this chapter in our annual exam. So out of 13 marks, one will be for MCQs, that is multiple choice question, which will be a applied question. Usually HOTS ಅಥವಾ applied question, high order thinking question ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. So that is the MCQ. Next we have 2 marks question ಅಲ್ಲಿ we will be having 1. 5 marks questions ಅಲ್ಲಿ we will be having 2. So 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 1 11, 11 plus 1 12. So total 12 to 13 marks we will get from human health and diseases. So idralli ನೀವು ಮೇನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸೇಟಿವ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳೇನು. ಸೊ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಲೆಸನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಕಾಮನ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಬರೀತೀರಾ, ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಅದೇ ಇರತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಹೈ ಫೀವರ್, ಕೋಲ್ಡ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ನೆಸ್, ಫಟೀಗ್, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ದ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ದ ಸೇಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೀಲಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಕಾಲಿಂಗ್. ಯಾವ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರೀತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೀರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಮೀ ಅಬೌಟ್ human health and diseases. So typhoid, just I will brush up the concepts, then we will move to the multiple choice questions. So typhoid alli it is caused by a bacteria named Salmonella typhi. So which organ will be affected here? Small intestine. Method of transmission, food and water. Pneumonia, Streptococcus pneumoniae, it affects the alveoli of the lungs. Okay, and the symptoms will be fevers and chills. Rhinovirus, which affects nose and respiratory passage. Okay, then malaria, Plasmodium vivox, which is a protozoa. Next, life cycle of malaria is very important for the board. And then, okay, amoebiosis or amoeboic dysentery, which is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. Fine. Then Ascaris lumbricoides causes what? Ascariasis. Then filariasis ಅಥವಾ elephantiasis, ಆನೆ ಕಾಲು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. It is caused by Ucheraria. Okay, which is a nematode parasite. Fine. Ringworms in the there will be a digestive problems like microsporum, epidermophyton, skin diseases, skin allergies galu. So these all are the diseases which we come across in this lesson. Next we have ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಇಮ್ಯುನೈಸೇಷನ್, ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಇನ್ನೇಟ್ immunity, acquired immunity. That all we have to focus. Then ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ನೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಡೈಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದೆನ್ cells of immune system, B lymphocytes, T lymphocytes. Then after that mechanism, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ B lymphocytes antigen ಮೇಲೆ mechanism ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. Active immunity, passive immunity. Okay. Cancer, causes of cancer ಇದೆ. ಲ್ಯುಕೇಮಿಯಾ, ಲಿಂಫೋಮಾ, ಮಯೋಲೆಮಾ. ಡಯಾಗ್ನೋಸಿಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ 1 ಅಥವಾ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಇದು ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಫೈನ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡ್ with the concept of human health and diseases. Today we are going to discuss multiple choice question, as well as if possible we will discuss 2 marks question. Okay. So just a minute. Yeah. Fine. Today's multiple choice question. Yes, good evening YouTube students. Drug called heroin is synthesized by option A, methylation of morphine, B, demethylation of morphine, C, acetylation of morphine, D, deacetylation of morphine. Yes, what is your answer on it? Heroin ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರಗ್ ಇದೆ. It is synthesized by what? Deepak HS answered it. What about others? Prithvi, Sita. Yes, my dear YouTube students. What is your answer on it? Drug called heroin is synthesized by. Refer your textbooks, refer your notes, and let me know the answer. Okay. So, the right answer is here. Option C, acetylation of morphine. So, morphine ಅನ್ನೋ chemical substance ಅನ್ನ acetylation ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we will get a drug called heroin. So, what is heroin? Heroin ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು? What it does? Just see here. In this you can see in this table. The heroin, okay? Opium, morphine, heroin, codeine. So, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ? These act as opiate narcotics. ಈ ಡ್ರಗ್ಗಿನ ಟೈಪ್ ಯಾವುದು? Opiate narcotics ಅನ್ನೋ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ this heroin, morphine are the examples. What are the effects? Suppress brain activity. Brain activity suppress ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Relaxed pain. So there will be a very much relaxation. Okay. So there will be a relaxation. Suppress brain activity and relaxed pain. Right. So this is regarding the heroin. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ morphine ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Here you can see the structure of morphine here. ಈ morphine ಗೆ acetylation ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we will get a heroin. So option C as Deepak answered, acetylation of morphine is a right answer. Next question. First question ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? This has been asked in this year's model question paper. Model question paper ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. So next one, which of the following factors A act on human health? Okay. Okay, fine. So which of the following factors ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, which factors affect on human health? Option A, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 4. Option A is 1, 2 and 4. Option B is 1 and 2. Option C is 1, 3 and 4. Option D is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Which of the following factors affect human health? So illide 1 is infection, 2 is silent mutation, 3 is lifestyle, 4 is genetic disorder. Yes, YouTube students. Deepak HS answered it. Sita GD answered it. What about Prithvi and Deepthi? What is your answer on this? Which of the following factors affect human health? Very easy question. Please do respond on it. Deepthi answered as option C. 1, 2 and 4. Infection, silent mutation, genetic disorder. Why not a lifestyle? Lifestyle influences a lot to the human health, alva? See, if you will not eat on time, or after eating, if you suddenly sleep, if you will not exercise, so these all are your habits which influences your lifestyle a lot. ನೀವೀಗ ಯಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಯು ಏಜ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, so you will get to know, like if you eat and sit for studying without walking, without any physical activity, so what you feel acidity, something has been stuck in your chest, you feel. ಸೊ ಆ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲು ಕೂಡ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ 3, 4 factors influences the human health. Understood all of you? Fine. Second question. Read the following statement about health and select the incorrect one. ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Read the following statements about health. A. Immune system maintains our health. B. Health is deemed as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Defined adu, deemed alla, defined. C. Health increases productivity and economic prosperity. D. Health increases infant and maternal mortality. So here you have to select the incorrect one. Health ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರುವ false statement ಯಾವುದು? Yes, guys. D. Okay, yes, YouTube students. Any other answers? Deepak answered it as D. Sita answered it as D. Okay. So here, health increases infant and maternal mortality ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ. So that is a false statement because it is not at all related. Maternal ಮತ್ತೆ infant mortality it depends on many other factors. So health is not only the concern. So option D is the right answer. Third question. Which of the following diseases is non-communicable? A. Diphtheria. B. Flu. C. Cancer. D. Malaria. Sita answered it. What about others? Which of the following diseases is non-communicable? Non-communicable andre it will not transfer from one person to another person. It will not transmit. See, for example, corona disease was communicable. If I got a corona, I was near you, you used to get a corona disease, like flu, fever, cold. So these all are the diseases which will transfer from a deceased person or a ill person to the healthy person. But the cancer, okay, the cancer is a disease which is not transferable. It will not transfer from one person to another person. So option C is a right answer. Just a second. Here I marked it is important because no problem ಇದೆ. Which of the following factors affect human health? Infection affect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, lifestyle affect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, genetic disorders affect ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೊಲಾಂಗ್ಡ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ದೀಪಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೀತಾ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್. First, third and fourth one. So these are the factors which affect the human health. So option C is a wrong answer. Please rectify it. Option D alladu. It is option C. Okay. So this is option D. And this is option C. Next question. Which of the following pair contains an infectious and non-infectious disease respectively? ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಎರಡು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೂ ಡಿಸೀಸ್, ಒನ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್. ದ ಅದರ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ನಾನ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್, ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಅದರ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಏಡ್ಸ್. ಬಿ, ಏಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್. ಸಿ, pneumonia and malaria. D, cancer and malaria. First one will be infectious, second one will be non-infectious. Deepak answered it. Okay. Any other answers? Yes, YouTube students. Yes, YouTube students. Sita is here, Prithvi is here, Vinushri is here. What is your answer on this? Fourth question. Which of the following pair contains an infectious and non-infectious disease respectively? Sita answered it. Option D, cancer and malaria. Cancer is non-infectious. But ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿರತ್ತೆ? ದ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್. ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಏಡ್ಸು ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಮೋನಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್, ಮಲೇರಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್. ಸೊ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾನ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. Then cancer is not infectious, it is non-infectious. So option D is wrong. The right answer is option B, where AIDS is infectious. Okay, the person will be infected by blood transmission. Okay, and on the base, okay, sexual interaction. So these all will cause the infection. And cancer, AIDS and cancer anta ide. Cancer is non-infectious. So here the right answer is option B. Correctly and quickly answered by Deepak. Okay, good going. Let us proceed to the next question. Okay, question ee reeti ide. Fifth question. Typhoid fever in human beings. Typhoid fever in human beings is caused by. Just a minute. Hmm. Typhoid fever in human beings is caused by A. Plasmodium vivox, B. Trichopython, C. Salmonella typhi, D. Rhinovirus. Yes, I got a quick answer from Deepak. Any other answers? Be fast, be fast. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನೀವು? ಸ್ವಾತಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್, ಸೀತಾ GD ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್. Yes, what about others? Vinushree and Prithvi. So here the right answer is option C, Salmonella typhi. Sa okay, Salmonella typhi is a right answer. I hope everyone are writing the questions at least. Please write down the questions, scribble down. ನಿಮಗಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. Sixth question, which of the following statement regarding the disease is correct? Regarding the disease typhoid is correct. Which of the following statement regarding the disease typhoid is or are correct? Let us see the options. First statement, Salmonella typhi are the pathogenic bacteria which enters human intestine through the contaminated food and water, migrate to other organs through the blood. Second statement, sustained high fever, weakness, stomach pain, constipation, headache, loss of appetite, andre hasive agde irodu. These are the common symptoms of typhoid. Third statement, Vidal test is used for diagnosis of typhoid fever. Fourth statement, the patient of this disease is not required to be treated with antibiotics. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಬಿ, third and fourth statement, C, first, second and fourth, D, that is first, second, third and fourth. Okay, Deepak HS answered it. What about others? Be fast. Sita answered it. The patient of this disease should require antibiotics. Vinushree answered it. So illi Swati answered it. Fine. So option C ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ, that is Salmonella typhi are pathogenic bacteria. This is a right statement. Sustained high fever. This is a right statement. Then fourth one, the patient of this disease is not required to be treated with antibiotics. This is a right statement. Vidal test is used for diagnosis of typhoid fever. No. Vidal test na ನಾವು TB ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ usually. Tuberculosis what we say. So option third, that is third statement is wrong. So option C ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ, first, second and fourth statement. This is the right answer. Correctly and quickly answered by Sita. Yeah, Sita answered it as option C. Okay, so that is the right answer. Fine. Let us proceed to the next question. Which of the following is a incorrect? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. Just a minute. I will clarify your doubt and let us recheck. Okay. Typhoid fever could be confirmed by vital test. High fever, weakness, stomach pain, constipation. You are right, Deepak. Okay. One ನಿಮಿಷ. Vital test, the patient of disease is not required to be treated with antibiotics. First, second, third, and fourth. Option D. Okay. Just a minute. Multiple choice question. Sixth question. A, B, C, and D. Option D. Regarding Salmonella typhi. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you, Deepak. Next, seventh question. Which of the following statement is incorrect? A. Pneumonia can be transmitted to a healthy person by inhaling droplets released by an infected person and also by sharing the utensils. B. Pathogens causing pneumonia are Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenzae. It should be influenzae. C. There is no vaccine yet available to prevent pneumonia. D. None of these. So, what is your answer on this? Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding pneumonia? Yes, be fast. Swati answered it. Deepak, Vinushri, Sita GD. Option C, there is no medicine available to prevent pneumonia. That is a right answer. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following is a bacterial disease in humans? Humans ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವ bacterial disease ಯಾವುದು? A. Pneumonia can be transmitted, sorry, not this. Okay. B. Malaria, C. Plague, both A and C. Okay. A is typhoid. Eighth one. A is typhoid, B is malaria, C is plague, D is both A and C. Deepak H, Sita, Vinushri, Swati H. So here, both A and C ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ, typhoid and plague are the bacterial diseases caused in the humans, right? Option D is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following pathogen causes whooping cough? A. Legionella, B. Bordetella pertussis, C. Vibrio cholerae, D. Brucella melitensis. Yes. Which of the following pathogen causes whooping cough? Yes, YouTube students. Deepak, Vinushri. Yeah. What about others? Fine. B. Bordetella pertussis is a organism which causes whooping cough. 10th question. Which one of the following sets includes bacterial diseases? A. Tetanus, tuberculosis, measles. B. Diphtheria, leprosy, plague. C. Cholera, typhoid, mumps. D. Malaria, mumps and poliomyelitis. 10th one. Yes. Which of the set includes bacterial disease? Fine. So option C, that is cholera, typhoid and mumps is the right answer. Let us proceed to the next question. Okay. Anthrax spores are extremely resistant to. Before that, just a minute. Okay. Sita, can you start reading from the first point? Because after this we are going to discuss 2 marks question. Avaga idu bekagatte. So if you read, you will remember the points. Sita, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please read first 4 points.
Ma'am, I can see clearly, ma'am.
1 minute. See now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Health is not just the absence of diseases, but is a state of complete physical, mental, social, and physiological well-being. Diseases like typhoid, cholera, pneumonia, fungal infections of the skin, malaria, and many others are major causes of distress of human beings. Infectious diseases, vector-borne diseases like malaria, especially malignant malaria caused by Plasmodium
Madam.
falciparum, is not treated. Many prove fatal. Besides personal cleanliness and hygiene, public health measures like proper disposal of waste, decom- decontaminate
Decontamination of.
decontamination of drinking water, control vectors like mosquitoes, and immunization are very helpful in preventing these diseases.
Okay, 1 minute. Thank you. Next. Deepak, can you read about typhoid?
Yes, ma'am. The typhoid pathogen is Salmonella typhi. It's a bacterium. Organs affected: small intestine, migrate to other organs through blood. Method of transmission: contamination of food and water. Symptoms: sustained high fever 39 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, weakness, stomach pain, constipation, headache, and loss of appetite, intestinal perforation, and death may occur.
Typhoid fever could be confirmed by Weidel test. Vinushri, can you read regarding pneumonia? Vinushri? ಓದಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡೋದು ಸೆಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ. Okay, pneumonia is caused by Streptococcus pneumoniae. It affects alveoli of lungs and it get filled with fluid. Alveoli of lungs get filled with fluid. So fever, chills, cough and headache. Severe cases ಅಲ್ಲಿ lips and fingernails will gray to bluish. Gray ಇಂದ bluish color ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Important one. Life cycle. Okay. Sita, can you please read the first 2 points?
Life cycle of Plasmodium start with inculation of sporozoites, infective stage through the bite of infected female Anopheles mosquitoes. The parasites initially multiplied within the liver cells and attack the
red blood cells, resulting in the rupture.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, continue.
There is a release of toxic substance called hemosine from the ruptured RBC, which is responsible for the chill and high fever.
Okay. Then, thank you. From the infected human, the parasite enters into the body of Anopheles mosquito. Further development takes place in the Anopheles mosquito. So, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನಪಿಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಸ್ಪೋರೋಜಾಯ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಹೀಮೋಜಾಯಿನ್, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಅನೋಫಿಲಸ್ ಮಸ್ಕಿಟೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Then after that, the female mosquito take up gametocytes with the blood meal. Formation of gametes and fertilization takes place. ಎಲ್ಲಿ female mosquito ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ದು Plasmodium vivox. The zygote develops further and forms thousands of sporozoids which migrate to the salivary glands of mosquito. So when the mosquito bite another human, sporozoids will be injected in him and that human being will get malaria. Very important. This is a diagrammatic representation of the Plasmodium vivox. Let us proceed to the questions now. Hmm. 11th one. Anthrax spores are extremely resistant to environmental changes and therefore be used in A. Viral research, B. Biochemical mutation, C. Industrial processes, D. Biological warfare. Yes, be fast. Okay. So, Sita GD, Vinushri, Deepak HS, option C ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Industrial processes, extremely resistant to environmental, may be used in. Any other answers? Yes? Right. So most few of you answered it is correctly. Biological warfare ಅಲ್ಲಿ anthrax spores ಅನ್ನ use ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, which are extremely resistant to environmental changes. Option D is a right answer. 12th question. AIDS related complex of ARC, that is ARC, is a milder form of AIDS, B, severe form of AIDS, C, not linked to AIDS, D, none of these. Yes, YouTube students. Yes, any other responses? Only few are active. Vinushri answered it, option B anta. Severe form of AIDS. Yes, YouTube students. Deepak answered as option A. Okay. What about others? Okay. So here, ARC andre ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, it is a initiatory level of AIDS. Initiatory level of AIDS. So, which will also influence our immune system. So, ಇಲ್ಲಿ initiatory level ಅಂದ್ರೆ option A, a milder form of AIDS ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ, that is a right answer. No. Option A, that is 12th one is option A, 11th one is option D. Okay, 13th question. Genes involved in cancer are, very easy question. Genes involved in cancer are A, tumor genes, B, oncogenes, C, very easy question, cancer genes, D, regulator genes. Okay. Deepak answered it. Any other answers? Vinushri answered it. The right answer is oncogenes anta karitare. Option B is the right answer. 14th question. Antibodies against germs in our body are formed in. Antibodies against germs in our body are formed in A, liver by Kupffer cells, B, thymus by lymphocytes, C, blood by plasma cells, D, blood by platelets. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ದೀಪಕ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್? ವಿನುಶ್ರೀ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ಗೆ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಜನರಲಿ ಜರ್ಮ್ಸಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. In general germs, the antibodies are formed in. Vinushri answered it. Sita answered it. Thymus by lymphocytes anta ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ. So thymus by lymphocytes. Here, specific antibodies will be formed. So germs in general germs anta consider ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ the right answer will be blood by plasma cells. Option C is the right answer. Option C. Option C. Okay. So you are asking regarding the arc, right? So arc means what? The previous question regarding that AIDS, which I called it as initiatory level anta ಹೇಳ್ದೆ of AIDS. So ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾಗತ್ತೆ in AIDS whatever we call it as B cells ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ? Yeah. So B cells ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ? These will be hyperactive. hyperactive humoral immune response ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ AIDS ಅಲ್ಲಿ okay so that is different quite different in the arc that is why it is referred as mild AIDS anta milder form of AIDS anta I hope you understood it yes 15th question immunity created by B cell is called A antibody mediated immunity B humoral immunity C cell mediated immunity D both A and B yes immunity created by B cell exactly very good so just now I explained alva arc athwa AIDS annodu that is hyperactive B cell humoral immunity anta right so B cell immunity yav riti create ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ that is nothing but humoral immunity option B is the right answer option B 16th question alcohol is absorbed rapidly due to alcohol intake ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸೊ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಎ ಲೋ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ವೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೈ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯುಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬಿ ಹೈ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ವೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೋ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ solubility understand the question properly C low molecular weight and high fat and water solubility D high molecular weight high fat and water solubility alcohol is absorbed rapidly due to understand the question yes Vinushri Deepak Vinushri C yeah answered it as option B okay high molecular weight low fat and water solubility okay fine let me ask you a question when a person takes if he is too much alcoholic which organ of that person will be infected ತುಂಬಾ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗನ್ನು
ಲಿವರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಲಿವರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸೊ ಲಿವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಇನ್ ಫಿಸಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ PUC1 ಲಿವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರದ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ liver will secrete the bile juice. Bile juice is involved in the digestion of which kind of nutrient? Anyone? No doubt liver effect ಆಗತ್ತೆ. So liver digestion ಅಲ್ಲಿ liver ಒಂದು part ಅನ್ನ it acts as a accessory organ. So liver ಇಂದ ಯಾವ digestion ಗೆ help ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಬೇಗ. Did you hear the term emulsification of fats? ನೆನಪಿದೆನಾ? Emulsification of fats ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೆನಪಿದೆನಾ? Right? Where a larger, very good. where a larger fat globule will be converted into a smaller fat globule, which is done by the bile juice secreted by liver. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಹೈ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ವೇಟ್, ಲೋ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯುಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಲೋ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಿವರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಹೈ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಲಿವರ್. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫೈ, ನಿಯರ್ ಟು ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರೆಕ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. High fat, okay, and water solubility, high molecular weight. Very good. Option A, low molecular weight, high fat and water solubility is a right answer. Alcohol, when you study chemistry, you will understand alcohols will be having lower molecular weight, right? So option A is a right answer. Option A. 17th question. Disease caused by alcohol is or are neuritis, gastritis, liver cirrhosis, D, all of these. Disease caused by alcohol is or are. Deepak answered it. Majority it affects liver cirrhosis. Yavaga? Too much intake adaga. Adukku madulu, it affects all the systems like the nervous system, which includes the brain, neurons, and it also affects the digestive system, which causes gastritis. Later, Istella Admelu, if that person intakes the alcohol, then finally it affects the liver, which causes liver cirrhosis. So, neuritis, gastritis, matte liver cirrhosis, yella agatte. So, that is option D. All of these is a right answer. Option D. All of these is a right answer. Artha aita? So, this is regarding the multiple choice questions on human health and diseases. In the upcoming session, we will discuss short answer as well as long answer questions on this concept. Okay, any doubts? Any doubts or any suggestions? Okay. Sita answered. What about others? Any doubts and any suggestions? Okay, fine. Then let me end up the session here. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.